And I pay Krebi Pa, why you late too? Timer insured the toy and on that I lie style bizarre. By yen, ya saw the braid, this solid and Tiakuquaya home. But one thing I'm noticing is a free semi-free fear meba. Men she had trotro or coin so that make us say, hey, it is your particular crate trotro driver sending enough from Wada and a month for a coin chain. Hey, I want for a fat taste. I like whether I can ba. But Mejidia said, baby, I want to see you jay to the ama bibia fine. Ope so be krom o tumi ba. Bibia fine wo krom. Ebusia morning oh. Peace 104.3 FM so near April bosom ended that tosomiensa 3rd April 2024. A high Peace 104.3 FM. Sisi amene waka say du ba kon abo apa ho sema edueno ba ko pepepe. Dwumedia Peace FM ya to din working time. Ana Kofi kum edru mi so amede be somo. Me de dwumedia ya Peace FM ya to din working time me de somo free sisi ya de kwa kopem prem tobre. Ana pay ebiom ya da se. Nyame nhyira. Those of us celebrating our birthdays today, we give thanks to God. By name, I'd like to mention Mr. Victor Gentu. Happy birthday to you, Mr. Victor Gentu of Victor Metal Works and Fabrications Agbogba. May the good Lord bless and keep you always from your brother William Gentu and the entire Gentu family. This one says, happy birthday to you, Abna Esther, aka Still GH Bay, from your dad, Elder Mreku, and also from your friend, Lai 7. The next one says, happy birthday to Magosh. I like that name, Magosh of Dansuman, from the kids and from the family, and also from a colleague, Mickey the Triple Darling. In Chanape, Mickey Darling. Anyone burning in ASEAN Kancharo say, Yamin Shirao, happy birthday to you, my gosh. Andra, yet the dedication we send me, but I think there was a mix up somewhere. Intino Andra, with your Mr. Andra, yet the Nkra ABC Mechi say, Memawa would pa me show happy birthday, Mrs. Dinah Boateng, Director of Protocol, Ministry of Youth and Sports, from your husband, George Boateng of GRA, from Nanaya, Maame Krama, Papa Asida, and from the rest of the family. Inti wedi Mrs. Dinah Boateng facha mewai Andra and Krani BC Mechi intino. Though it is late, it is worth celebrating your birthday. So happy birthday to you, Mrs. Dinah Boateng, Director of Protocol, Ministry of Youth and Sports, from your husband, George Boateng of GRA, from Nanaya, Maame Krama, Papa Asida, and from the rest of the family, courtesy Abate. Abate, baby, you will be an pay me chiawai. Now, my own shout-outs. And this morning, as always, if I had the opportunity to give only one shout-out, I'll give my shout-out to Pap T, the greatest. So this morning, a loud and cheerful shout-out to you, Pap T. Pap T, the greatest. And I pay in check as here and comma me mame Mrs. Georgina Boedi of Boasam Enterprise ewo Nima. Mame, chia woni edwumayefo ne busuafo nyina. Edwumayefo am duty and I pay ewo Goil Fuel Station ewo Tantra. Edwumayefo am duty and I pay ewo Goil Fuel Station ewo Tantra. Chia mu nyina station manager Mr. Baka. Chia papa Nana Kobu. Bibia will be a pay Michiao. Ebusua Duba kwabo apa ho sema eduenu num pepepe. We mo ya share chepa o. I don't blame you sana pay ofe mu dabro so a. But sanya wede ya Yesu so no. uchokudin na mini wudin kwa na pe radio so ebe de pa ohun sa me stories me nka number of stories are me short time ti me stories na edru time ne pa na mabo break Israel for no em say baby omo edru no impenifo bebo omo break omo pewo omo mpewo impenifo bebo omo break ohun say me ka say ekwan bi so no the way ye for no ebeto share wo mo so no na wo mo asam kakra wom kanka say wo mo adihye bebre ekodi wo mo side e wo Gaza hostel but on se kwesi da na bebe ka choro say o mo totopa ye bi ama kobo Iranian consulate e wo Tehran no de it's against international agreement and law eno de Iran for ade a won be ye Israel for de yenim yenka bi nhemu empenefo kan ya yembo asese ade achi na yanti asem foforo ayechi kwesiada no omo ye mistake say ye mistake so ye boapaye ene de ye ntumi nkyere because omo be yi omo ho ano omo atotopa ye de akwakobo Iran for embassy sa de ne ye nye wiase afa na bebia obi kura nya bi da ena Israel for akoye yenka bi nhemu what is say Israel for asian kwakoye biom this time dear omo agipini say ne omo ye no mo anye ne yie eden na Israel for na akoye biom adie bia efre no aid convoy that has been clearly marked ye can aid convoy on say to kwa ekoso ho nti wo mo nim asem no ho hwe no ekom ene yareye nti no mefa na say ebi mo abakro no mu a wo mo ye adoye omo de ntokwa no omo ni obi afa na omo de nnuane eni nduro ena omo de boa timemufo no endra Israel for asane topaye bi ema wo mo eboa timemufo no a wo mo ye ahoho okra no akobo sa convoy no tese omo kaasa etoato aso no omo asane topaye ediegum ema adihye enson ahwere wo mo nkwa sa adihye enson emu biensa eye British aid workers ebimu ye identify omo later utumi hunu se ebimu eye American Canadian ebi ye Australian obi free Poland that is why Polish na chese omankasa omo asem no ebeto odwa no these victims, right, especially the British victims, they were part of World Central Kitchen. Sa omo ye adoye wo Gaza man mu no. Sa ekuo no efre wo World Central Kitchen. Chese omo ko omo warehouse na omo elodi about more than 100 tons of humanitarian food and aid. Omo ede ko Gaza. Now, you see, it's unpardonable because the aid convoy was clearly marked. Israel's highest ranking officer, Anape, he has apologized for the grave mistake. Sorry, ebe to me the nipa na babak. Ekobasa British, any Americans, ewo munintino. British Prime Minister Osine Kokwa Pai, US President Joe Biden osi waye outraged. Koto die ne bodwe e kan wo mo ade hye die omo si Israel for motra mo hye. Nti ye behwe se Iran for reply no enyambaye. Ena sisi ya no. Chese odwene ho awonte ase. It is good say the highest ranking military officer in Israel. On one can say the Asraf winning in a name, Edia Babe Tudja say it is a grave mistake. In a related story, Ewo Israel Memo Huankasa, so we see wa Gaza. In a related story, Ewo Israel Memo Huankasa no, Omo Prime Minister, me catch yourself, say, Quisada no cry, Yakoyeno, Operation Eyi Nehenia. Thousands of demonstrators have gathered outside Netanyahu's residence. Yeah, because They are calling the Prime Minister to quit over his handling of the war in Gaza. Into Israel memono Prime Minister no omako just a protesters no ne police for buenia eni enyan pa wo say Prime Minister no the way are all handling entokwa no ebeya nka onfa ne debie no onfa nto form. BBC for beye interview bi na interview no on omo adabo ana omo brandy interview no big BBC film na metwe wadwene dia kwa echire kakra mepacho wo kai Indian born British American novelist your friend Salman Rushdie wo kai sa papa no Salman Rushdie sa won kai a ma mentwe wadwene ono no kotwero book bi The Satanic Verses. This Satanic Verses is still the subject of a fatwa that was issued by Iran Ayatollah Khomeini in 1989. So fatwa, it led to a breakdown between UK and Iran. Their relationship got, how do you call it? Basa. And this gentleman, Salmani, he enjoyed police protection. Police protection for 9 years, President Ukrainian Famano. He was living in a fortified house equipped with bulletproof glass, bomb-proof curtains, and 6 plain officers, each armed with guns. I think 2 years ago, in the year 2022, Ofri UK ebesen ko New York nka okoma lectures bi ema abrantie bi oye Islamist extremist or the second etu neni baako e the second twitwa nensa baako sesi amene wo ka say nensa baako no onyusu neni baako that Islamist nedimpo de had the matter that attack caused Rushdie his left eye and the use of one hand and left him with 15 wounds on the chest and 3 in the arm. Abrantie as a wompeno cause Iran force omupewe kun no bi obekun obi esikada witiri so na up to now what you see here. Salman Rushdie with 76 years. Wajipini so betena se any BBC for aye interview no nya de befa book na wo chiro no ho na mmom attack na obi attack no 2 years ago chese bibia kire se papa no nka se Kofi mo hwere ne nkwa BBC force on an interview. He said to give BBC his first full-scale interview and it is dubbed Big BBC Film. Nebe pie mu bia no yemfa nkamemu why
Peace FM, station with a vision. 104.3. Peace FM, Peace FM. 104.3. Peace FM.
Tune it in, turn it up,
Peace FM,
and rip off the knobs.
Peace 104.3 FM sunie ebusua ye beda sibium se ye hu donti we fidie no edaso edaha na anapei se bia wo drive na ye hu donti we fidie na to ha ye da asinyame nhirawo bebia wo drive we ni kire bia onyankopon ka wo ho fa won kodura somdwe mu wo ye adwuma oti we adwuma mu ahyedwa anase wo wo office na wo dia to ha anapei onyankopon en favor wo why Yankupon Emma Wudra anapei. Yebeda yaboafo ase na afei anapei message no media bro. Si edasia mid morning me program yet to din working time. My main sponsor High Sense Ghana. And I paid ye to send me by and me kind ye danyamiasi se waton super bi ama ewiemu adwo kakra. But me sure see ye wura season no more a cold season no. Na pay credit me new be ka say wan hwa ne ewie bi e bebo acheka no. See ese ne nsuo ye no saa na ewia so be ye ewia no ye nyandru season a ewie mu be ye nwu. Nti me wo good news bi e de ma every High Sense. Won say na wotwe be ye mienu ntemu ni me ba anape bia na mama saman ne ko adoto. Ne sentia ene say ye meka High Sense ye air conditioners send the city say ye was split there and ye war 4.5 air standing and ye see them ye see sorry them na ya na me chere say what dying and our property no and our investment no e ben bibia enchine wa and dear when you so High Sense air conditioner emu nneoma no enche na re na achi esan say High Sense air conditioners no nneoma ewo mu no emu nneoma no gold plated fans with high quality copper pipes use eco-friendly gas what source High Sense air conditioner na say edwuma ujina nchen kora beju no sajama enye edwuma ekuta 4-in-1 filter system to keep your air clean from dust and germs. And guess what? Next week Monday, I have good news for you. From next week Monday, on the 8th of April to 13th of April, just 6 days, High Sense is going to offer you the best deals on our air conditioners whilst stock lasts. Inti yebeye High Sense air conditioner promo. Makika High Sense air conditioner ho asem say High Sense air conditioner no we use wa entwen na mahodin. It is a very good reason. Say bia wo air conditioner ni bi dadaw. Ba wo so kakra pe untumi ntua electricity bill a ye beye promotion bi. Ye betiti High Sense ye air conditioners ni na so nti wo bi dada kra na ye dada na se wo so a unhunu anu a ye friend say tu na fa to nchen na to High Sense de foforo no fa bo. So what are you waiting for? Next week Monday, rush to any High Sense showroom from next week Monday on the 8th to 13th of April. Upgrade to a High Sense AC, select your horsepower and get up to 5 years manufacturer defect warranty at an incredibly discounted price, right? High Sense, everyday prices for everyday people. It may quite also be kakrabia. Best Point Savings and Loans, we say your dream is our business. And our insurance, you baby, I remember the comprehensive insurance and a payment come for my chero. Best Assurance. Best Assurance, you will DVL as you beer a walk and cry her. In China pay, we need DVL as you beer, who call you insurance. Who drew house me pay. Best Assurance. Best Assurance, we say your protection is always assured. 22 minutes to midday. Endra me ye message kitwe bia a lady me question bia obi bisa me na mebehu ade se ye nkwala na wo mo ba no se bia yen ya breso na ye mbise bisa nsem a ye nkwala na wo mo ba no o mu bisa ensem o mu bisa no soso no ensem no ehia emuaye ti se yen ya breso a ukobisa nsem bi de fanya mesem ho aye so we ni mo no wodwendwe ne ho abebodam se obi bisa asem bi or say, do I need to attend church to be a Christian? And I'm sure this is not the first time you are hearing such a question. But on a very silent note, have you not even asked yourself the same question? Yes, I have asked myself, even quite recently. I asked myself, but do I still need to attend church to be a Christian? And I told you yesterday, I promised I will attempt to answer this question. Did I say I will need 2 days? God help me, even if I'm able to answer this question halfway through, with regard to the time allotted to me each morning. Yeah. But before I even attempt to answer that question, I have something to say. Enra me shebo se obi ebisa se ehu behia se mekwa asori ansa na maye kristoni. Let me say sa asem no se meyi ano amo akoma ato ye mo a je se me de beye enanu ana nansa. Mekoda me dwene ho na metumu se 2 days ne kura me kan na kura po no wan hwa na mum ansa na meyi sa asembisa na no me wo bibika wo se asem a me be yi ano enti asem ne wodi nkomo a me yi asem na no a wo se Kofi we de wa kyerɛkyerɛ mu makoma ato me yam na ansa na me attempt se me yi sa asembisa na no me wo bibika kraka. I have something to say first of all. You see, some people say I don't go to this church or that church. They are looking for a perfect church. Ebimu enkwa sorry. Esanse omo se omo hwehwe asori a eye correct. Let me put it that way. Ebimu se omo nkwa sorry because they are looking for a perfect church. Guess what? If you are someone who is looking for a perfect church, sorry to disappoint you, you will not find a perfect church anywhere here on earth. Because guess what? Even if you find a perfect church and you join it, you will make that church an imperfect church. What in America, you know? Obisi opa sorry eye correct na wako. Ena me pese me ka kire wo se wo hwe asori a eye correct na wakwa. Ye ni asori bia wa asasi so. Se bi wo soro de aminim. Ba asase ha no ye ni asori bia eye correct as in a perfect church. Ebi ni wo. Just in case se wo uhunu asori bia eye perfect ha. Me pa cho menkom. Because you are not perfect. When you enter into any church that is a perfect church, you end up making that church an imperfect church. So who sorry I correct pa Mr. Oman Kobi. Cause who kosa sorry no more. Obekwa akoma sa sorry no ebeye incorrect. You will never find a perfect church. All over the world, there are hundreds of types of churches. But there is no perfect church. Ko wiase afa na nyina Ghana ha ye wo asom bebre ene asori bebre no kore ne se ebie ne ho a eye correct asori biye ne ho a eye correct na Yesu ono kora wo fra nipa mema dumienu edidi nechi no they were not a perfect group or a correct set, just a group of 12 men. Peter denied him. Judas betrayed him. When they picked Jesus up, all the rest forsaked him, but one. You see, the Christian has to witness for Christ. Question that whole menyamba question no so say ehu hia say esese me kwa asori. Me chiro bibi say asori dan kasa no ye nyamba say eden ne asori but me chiro say asori bi eni ho ye correct. Nti wo se wo hwehwe asori ye correct ansa na wakwa wonya bi. O see, do I have to go to church to become a Christian? Christian no as I say no so no me chire mu ansa. The Christian has to witness to Christ. The question is, how do I witness? How do you witness? It is by the way that you live, you smile, the courtesy you show people, your thoughtfulness, your graciousness. If you live a changed life and Christ is radiating out of you, other people will be attracted to you and they will ask, what is your secret? And you will tell them, I know Christ. So person will be say said the choir sorry and send my Christonia. Yen din kan hwe say hwan ya ni Kristoni na wankasa no wo ye Kristoni ansa na wo bisa asori a esesa wo kwa na se enisa wo ko na se ye ka se Kristoni ni hwan. Kristoni will have to witness for Christ. How do you witness for Christ? Send ye wusi bo bra. Send ye wusi ti wenim kire nipa. Send ye wusi adwen nipa ho. Wehu na wusuban esesa ema Yesu ebetina wo mu ema ne suban no eda edi ewo wo mu a etwi nipa ba won nkyɛn ne so mo bisa sɛ adɛnti na woda soronko a wakyerɛ wo mo sɛ mafa Yesu anaasɛ menim Yesu. You see, sɛ opese wo hunu oba a wɔse wɔyɛ Kristoni ba menye me ne wo na ti wo fie na the description of a Christian wife according to the married apostle. De bia me ka say apostle bia etumefo ewo aware ho a memfa because apostles na bebre nware ye but Peter na waware. This should be the description of a Christian wife. Eminim say anape emema bebre ekunumu bebre bebo nsem ama me pa me be kind scripture. But I don't know, now I am more drawn to the easy English translation of the Bible. The easy English translation of the Bible. Me pacho me be kind na hwe say Kristoni oba warefo a wonim no. Kristoni oba a wo ware no no. Sa na wositia na esan say according to the married apostle Peter in 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 1 and 2. This is supposed to be the ideal Christian wife. I'm reading from the easy English translation. Apostle Peter said, I need to speak to you wives. You should each respect the authority of your own husband. Even if your husband does not believe God's message about Jesus Christ, you should still respect him. If you do that, he may turn to God and believe his message. You will not need to tell him what is true. He will see the good way that you live, and he will see that you obey God and that you do things that are completely good. We Apostle Peter oka sene say Kristoni oba warefo bia esitie ana men kan ne biom. According to Apostle Peter, the married apostle, from the easy English translation, or say, I need to speak to you wives. You should each respect the authority of your own husband. Even if your husband does not believe God's message about Jesus Christ, you should still respect him. If you do that, you may turn him to God and he will believe his message. You will not need to tell him what is true. He will see the good way that you live. He will see that you obey God and that you do things that are completely good. Sad description way. Senka yeyeremu a yene omotifie. Say no musitie dia. Senka kwisia de ombebodu kufita no. Na mmerantie nyina yedu omo echi ekwa asore. Ema suban a omo edi giant ewo fie kura ansa na omo akwa asore no. Ema emema ye konno si ebedi omo echi edi akwa asore. Sa wo kwa asore na sa na wo suban eya ende nka asore ne ye nkobiom. Before I answer the question, do I need to attend church to become a Christian? That is why I am telling you what it takes to be a Christian before we talk about even going to church. Scripture me kan ye enye me ena me churo ye. Peter and a Troye tete. In Ephesians, easy English translation, Ephesians 5:3, or say, so as God's people, you must never have sex with anyone you are not married to. Do not do any kind of disgusting thing like that. Do not want many things for yourselves just to make you happy. This is not how God's people should live. Me pese me tumi boa se na me kire wo se suban bi wo ho a ye de na dia ema obi tumi hunu se osimesi wei oye kristoni. Me tumi boa se na ma cheche sa ne me nyina ne wo hunu se sebi preduasa nye asore dan na mo a wo kɔ no ena ema oye kristoni. Na to witness Christ to people is your lifestyle. You need to witness in your home, witness in your daily work. We are to witness in the way we perform our work. Christoni won't to me nkwa late. Unto me wia ni pakura woni ne ye adwuma. Christoni se ye din konkonsa ewo adwuma mu ho a unto me enka wo mo din konkonsa ho. You are to work faithfully. You don't work for your employer, you work for the Lord. He is the one you are responsible to if you become a Christian. Christians are ambassadors for Christ. We are a peculiar people set apart unto Christ. We are to be shining witnesses in this world. All around, we see people lying, hypocrisy, dishonesty, and lust. But we are supposed to be different. Ejuma awom, efi awom, brono a wote so no, wotumi hunu se akohwi, enkonkonsa, atro, ehuhusem ekoso. Ne yebetumi aka se abrantie we de esono no kra ewo adwuma mu ha. Esono no kra wo fie ha, esono no kra wo mpotem ha. Before I answer you, do I need to attend church to be a Christian? There are some few things I need to discuss with you. Wonderful. That is why me car say, mean to me ya no dakro. Me do be si ha. E ma wi free baby me do we si no. Ye beto aso free ha wo chena. Me da si bebre say enkomoe wo ya aso etie me nyame nhira wo.
Peace FM. Station with a vision. 104.3. Peace FM. Peace FM. 104.3. Peace FM.
Ebusuya ansa na medebe commercials ne beba no ye pese ye de to impenifu enim se ye se akwanhie bi esi ewo awoshin abrantie na ye besre ambulance ena afi police se womo emma womo enan enye intientia ewo ho ye se akwanhie bi esi ewo awoshin a eni enyan papa nti ye se awoshin abrantie hona kwenhia na esi wo ho nti ye besre se ambulance any police for emma womo anan enye intientia wo ho emma yen ye da se akasimensia ma premoatu mewo commercials kakre bia wadaroma mesre we ni die mu ana me dia tu we ni na afei mama me muso me sha se a anapei obia bia watena se adwendwia se opese o starti ede wonsa ye bibi kakra pese o starti edidwa kakra sebi akwada usua na mowe a enye nentwinam ene edisua we opese we ye business a o starti tonton nneoma kakra nneoma na bo onye din edwumekuo bi omudin ede M4 Foods na M4 Foods yi omuye biscuits bia biscuit ne yefre no ribi biscuits wa ribi da oh kama pa wankasa no bomodin ukokromu ahwehwe ribi it's crunchy, low in sugar, low in cholesterol, very tasty. It's very, very, very affordable. we be biscuits biscuit akwala we di beye mfie nsia kora tumi de ne sahye ne botom otobiwi na me ne wo makasa se senia mo frɛ yen se ye pese ye didwa ye ne mo mbe didwa yi enka mo mayento biscuit no direct from the factory abribia biscuit ebebe gudwa so ansa ne yakoto tie yesa na ne yemfa so no aye kuma bi omagye peni se obi a opese woni wo mbe didwa no ombe bie wo mapono amwa to biscuit no direct from the factory. Unse wonya factory direct dia ya nana bo no ye pa business ne be koyie. Obi a wutie mi na pay ya pese okotu biscuit ni bi ton. Dudu obi a obetu bia yenswa. Dudu obi a obetu bia noso. Fre wo mo we be biscuits no e wo telephone numbers amedi to dwe. 053 100 3892. That is 053 100 3892 and I say 0266 83 003 Mr. 0266 83 0003 0266 83 0003 Yefri wa me de wo call VPL Concrete Limited. Ye can VPL Concrete Limited ye a leading provider of ready-mix concrete in Ghana. VPL will provide you with laboratory mixed and industrially engineered concrete for every construction project. So speak to VPL for technical advice and timely delivery of your concrete whatever you are building. Contact VPL Concrete Limited on 054 321 2226 or 050 333 3770 or visit our website at www.vplconcrete.com. VPL Concrete Limited is proudly Ghanaian. At VPL, we don't disappoint. Drinks bia bedwaso aye friend no Novus drinks. Ye womu melon, banana, pineapple, mango. Me pacho open dudu ya tu aton a. Fre Novus Industries and Trading Limited ewo 0533 733 028. Me pacho suampon school aye bo hu de rura say ye bie ewo Amasaman eye Olympic Stadium nechi. Eya ne din ede Heritage Christian University College. Womo ebie womo pono a womo de bosome edumienu eye specialized master's degree program. Ewo accounting and taxation, accounting and finance, and afa human resource management. Na ye wa kwenye bia ye betumi ama flexible fee structure. And there was scholarships available. So pe ho nchirechiremu bia kwantietia bo star 789 star 300 hash. That is star 789 star 300 hash for online serial number and registration. Me pacho se upese wode wo ho gi catfish business as see no na ekoso won kran ha. Catfish, hey chale. Sisi asika ewo mu no menua ba upe business bia ya catfish na omototon ana omudi ye aduane no se obetoton ye restaurant ana se den no upe catfish a bra domain pillar 2 efie bi eben Kofi house oba ho a catfish akese na bo no ye pa upe delivery so a me pa cho enidie mu a friend number we bibia owo bia no ye the catfish ne bebro fre 0241 680 829